speed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
You think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticon scheming hit a battle call. Maximus rise, pretty kinds of tech. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your doll.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stays stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frame. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture to see.
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From trailers to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
yeah, we talk movies the proper way.
I don't remember.
Dude, that was a porno.
That's such an old movie. Yeah, right.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pictures, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk and we break it every single time.
Welcome everybody to actually another week, a big week that is. I thank everybody. This is the only show on YouTube where, usually we put up 4 contestants against each other and then they have to battle to woo me. But tonight, a lot of people have plans tonight, so they weren't able to make it. So that's why there's an open challenge. Who wants to face Gibbs and Hindo? The link's in the chat for StreamYard. If you are up to it and you want to hop in, now's your chance to see if you could take on a champion like Gibbs or a guy that's probably got the highest point average per show. Anyways, let's get him in. Speaking of the I was going to say king of the giveaways, but he's not here. It's the king of the soft goods, the heel of actually, Gibbs. Welcome. How are you doing this evening?
Hello. How are you guys doing? Let's go.
You think they're intimidated?
No, I think there's a bunch of nerd shit going on. Everybody's been with their families into summertime. My family was in all week visiting from DC, so I was playing music all week, man. I didn't even pay attention to nothing.
Yep, so, Spider-Man's coming out this weekend. Some people are doing that date night.
It happens. Real life happens. But this is real life as well.
Yep.
This is the realest.
Well, let's get the other guy that showed up this evening. You've seen him. I think he's been probably one of the most consistent contestants on the show. He might have has missed one week. And yes, one of the best point getters. Let's welcome House Hendo to the show. House, welcome.
Coming in with the highest point average and the best attendance rating in the district. Your boy House Hendo has arrived. How you fellas doing tonight?
Doing well.
Good, glad to hear. Yeah, I had a pretty good week myself. I'm at orientation at a new job. They got me working at a foundry, hot molten metal doing shit.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty fun. And I
said you're working overnights, aren't you?
Yeah, I start Sunday, and I just ended up with another job offer today for a different third shift job, but it's actually a warehouse supervisor job. So now me and my wife are going to be spending the weekend debating
That's how it goes,
which one I might take. I might put in my resignation for this place. Because the other place is a giant alcohol distributor.
It's a good problem to have.
They threw up some pretty enticing numbers. Okay, let's say I'm not gonna say my army building will get to a Woody level, but I might get like 3/4 Woody. I might get a 3/4 Woody.
That and you're not in a foundry that's hot as fuck.
Well, I'm in the upstairs where it's AC'd because I get the stuff after it's made. And I get to make sure they didn't fuck it up, and also have to do a lot of grinding and shit on it.
Grinding, huh? You just working that ass?
Always, baby.
Bow, bow, bow.
What's going on, Jedi?
Hendo out there with some like big metal thing, just see the sparks coming up, all sexy. His shirt off, all sweaty.
Well, actually, yeah. Funny enough, it's actually I'm making medical prosthetics.
Ooh. So that didn't work out for Harrison.
I'm helping grandmas and grandpas and jackasses who probably jumped from too high of a ledge out all around the world.
Helping them hips out.
You know it.
Well, I guess let's kind of get on with it. I mean, if there's only two tonight,
Did we get some more people populate? Did we I see some new people in the chat. Did they know there's an open challenge there? Super K, Jedi Ben,
a
Billy
rare
Boys?
occurrence.
Yeah, the links in the
links
chat.
in the chat. Come on here, argue with me.
I'm up for chopping it up with you donkeys, but I'm definitely going to give my opinions about this stuff. So regardless, you're still going to hear it. Regardless if I get points, you're still going to hear it.
That's why I figured we'll just go through these and bullshit about it. I mean, because we'll still grade it. I mean, that was the whole plan was, you guys were going to grade each like panel that we're going over, and then we can talk about the movie trailers too. So yeah.
You definitely want to talk about some of those. Cause I watched like 3 of them. So
did you
one
guys?
Of them I got halfway through and it pissed me off. So
did you guys know SDCC was last weekend?
What? It was? Oh man, I thought that was like in 2 months. Wow, where's time go?
Well, so this is where we explain the rules. Well, if anybody's new here and you don't know how the rules work, typically I'm the judge of what these guys are saying, and I would give them points based on how well their opinions are. If their opinions
or lack thereof,
if their opinions aren't as good and they start rambling on, then they'll get muted and lose some points. Between each round, there's we'll put a vote in the poll in the chat. But I mean, there's but we don't have to worry about that tonight. I think I will put some polls though, since we're going to be grading panels. I will put polls and let the chat grade the panels. I like playing the media asset, so fuck it. We'll at least do that. So starting off like we do every week, we start off with the headlines, and here we go. So our first story of the evening is Marvel back. Go ahead, Gibbs, lead us off.
Nah, man. You guys, if any of you watched it, you heard my opinions on it. I think Doom is going to be squandered on these. And I don't know, man. It's sad that we can't get the things that we want because of IP holders. Not like we can't get. You telling me, okay, so out of all this shit, out of all the Spider-Man movies and stuff, like all the villains. Spider-Man gets to fight Jean Grey. I mean, it's just
Whoa,
the shit is silly.
spoilers.
If you guys don't know by now,
I thought she was Aunt May's niece from another brother.
I don't know. I like seeing Ryan Reynolds, even though that he's a little, he's a little love him or hate him kind of, with me, and I think a lot of other people. But I'm excited to at least see that they're trying to do some of the stuff, but a lot of these characters should have just been died off and killed after the Thanos saga. So anything after that, I think this is just them grasping at straws and trying to get every last little bit of money from the movie going market before it eventually collapses.
I don't think they should have killed him. I think they should have just recasted and got some fresh actors in.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can see that as well.
Yeah. I can see it. Like, my thing is, I will say this. Ryan Reynolds' crowd work is probably one of the best things about this whole damn panel. Like, take him or leave him, the man is a great crowd pleaser. He's very charismatic. He actually fucking hangs out with people and does some shit. He's really genuine, kind of dope. And I find it funny. He did Canadian tuxedo joke with a Deadpool costume. Yeah, you gotta give him that. Besides that gimmick that had nothing of substance to do with actually what's going on in the MCU, I also don't think it's fucking back. I don't only not think it's back. I really was pissed watching the trailer. I hope it's like a vision, like Thor had a Ragnarok early in the MCU, because if there's really a scene in Legitimate where Dr. Doom is just grabbing the Warhammer, like just out of the sky, like he's Thanos, I'm sorry, like it's gonna take me out of it. I love Doom. Doom could beat Thor. He could. Just not like he's Thanos. Like, I don't like how they're trying to like recapture Thanos by just taking another villain and kind of doing beat for beat type shit. Like, let Doom be Doom. Let him do it his way. Let him, have it start out as him being a good guy, or like on their side.
That's probably what it's going to be, Hendo. I don't think he's not the main baddie. I don't know why, but I got a feeling he's not going to be the main baddie.
The fact is, RDJ, like, I'm getting frustrated wondering how the hell they're trying to work this in. Like, are they going to do some shit like he was like adopted by the Von Dooms after Bucky killed his parents, or like he was kidnapped or something, or I don't know what multiverse shenanigan they're going to use to like try to justify it, but I am 100% possible it's going to be like ham-fisted shit.
I think I saw the same thing you saw that just explained everything that was going on.
Yeah. And I will say this: Gosling as Robbie Reyes. I like Drive. I think he could be a decent Ghost Rider if he's written correctly.
Oh, I think he's not going to be Robbie Reyes. I think he's going to be Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, I think. I mean, that what's his name? The guy that was in Drive. What's his name?
Ryan Gosling.
He's a Disney kid. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. He
is.
He is a whatever you can do. If you want this guy to do comedy, if you want him to be dramatic, if you want him to be fucking
goofy,
dance, he literally dances in every single movie.
You want him to be a serious killer? He's done.
I mean, and that scene him in the elevator. Oh, bro.
Like, the guy got raped.
So he's got that intensity, but I need him to be tortured. I need Ghost Rider to not be. I don't even want him to be a sympathetic character, only to sympathize with him that he literally fucked up and made a deal, with the devil, so to speak. And that's really the only
agreed
redeeming thing that I want. I want him to be a shithead. And Nicolas Cage, to all his faults, went 100% for fucking Ghost Rider. And even if we had that kind of money, putting it in to that there, I think Ghost Rider would have been way bigger of a hit. But
no, I agree.
But it's good they recast him for something.
Yeah,
if they brought Nicolas Cage in, I would be
I think Ryan needs to go rewatch some of his early stuff. I think he needs to go watch Remember the Titans and be like, I need to be the exact opposite of myself in that movie. Like, I need to be brooding. I need to I can't be goofy. I can't be smiley. I gotta check all this shit because I'm damned by hell and I got shit to do. And I think he could pull it off. Like his character in Drive was very tortured, very depressed. Like, he always seemed like he was holding something in, so he got it. Like, everybody's trying to hold like Ken over his head because that's his most recent role. Like, he cashed a check And let's be honest, people are still making Ken memes. All right, the man made himself an icon.
That movie made a lot of money. Good for him. That movie made a
and you know he had a great
money.
dance off with Shang-Chi. Like it was amazing.
I didn't hate Ryan Gosling in The Fall Guy. I thought it was an okay movie. It was fun.
Yeah.
What was the other guys? No, what was the name of that? The Nice Guys.
Nice
With
Guys.
him and was it him and Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
Great movie. It's great in it. Just
But
played a goofy dad. You know, he can do everything.
Let me try to steer this back real quick to the panel before we get into tangents. The Black Panther announcement. I'm perfectly okay. I've been wanting them to recast Black Panther since the beginning. You know, like Chadwick, ultimate respect for him, but it is a role. Actors and other talented black man should have been brought in to be the new T'Challa, or at least bring it in as like an extended family member, because the family tree was pretty big. They established in the first movie. You know.
Damn, what a shame. He was a good actor. Man, Chadwick Boseman was a rest in peace, man. He was a great actor. He was perfect for T'Challa. I love Black Panther. He's one of my favorite. Black Panther is one of my favorite Marvel characters. I don't know a lot about it.
In my opinion, there'd be kids. I would have grandkids that wouldn't know Morgan Freeman. They would know Chadwick Boseman if he was still alive. Like,
what was it? Was that a Netflix movie that he was in? That he was just like some like African like nobility that just went to like it was like East LA and just beat the shit out of everybody. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have to. Go
I can't remember.
Up.
It was like I think it was called Return of the King.
Of that.
I think Return of the King was the name of it, but it's a great movie. Yeah, but
I don't know. British guy.
What has this guy been in? What has this guy been in?
He was the synth that was in the most recent Alien movie.
Oh, I didn't watch that shit. Yeah. Hey man, if he's a good actor and you know he deserves the role, give it to him. You know,
I am all about taking risk on new people. Like if he fucks up, I'm gonna give him shit regardless. But I like seeing new faces. I like seeing.
The problem is, Hendo, is when he fucks up, they're not gonna step in and course correct. If the fans don't like it, they're gonna quadruple down. I mean, they tried to do it with Shuri. They tried to do it with Black Panther too, and that movie.
Yeah, they tried.
Shit.
That was horrible.
That was one of the worst Marvel movies. I've never seen a movie in my entire life where like, hey, we know that there's an imminent attack going on. Let's just leave all of our shores like unguarded so fish people can just come and just raid our shit. It's the dumbest beef-headed thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's terrible. So I don't leave these people. I don't give these assholes any grace. As far as story,
because there's no reason Wakanda post Infinity War should be dropping any defenses like that.
Right.
Like, let's be real. No. Any country, fictional or real, would be on a war setting for at least 20 years after an incident.
Or just let's protect this and not protect the water.
Demigod come down and like fuck up their entire front lawn. Like literally, that was their front. That was Wakanda's front lawn.
And then kill the queen.
Exactly. Like, and they're just dropping defenses, and don't even get me started on how they redid Atlantis because they were worried about getting sued by DC. All right, that was a shitty move. I am very versed on native culture, being one myself.
How are you gonna trademark a myth? How can you trademark a myth?
Exactly. Atlantis is a trademark. They were just worried that it was going to like turn in some like they were going to get a letter. Like they were really concerned that like it wouldn't have gone anywhere because any judge in the country honestly would have been like. You can't trademark Atlantis.
I mean? That's that corporate
like,
bullshit that they put
you're not a Greek man named Plato.
Fucking hands in. That's that fucking bullshit, man. That's that bullshit.
It is. It's 100% bullshit. But you know they did have some good announcements. Like Ryan Gosling, the boy has range. He's probably one of the best casting choices they have announced in the whole panel. To be honest with you, this young British man that only has been in that shitty Alien Earth thing. Listen. Those acting schools in England aren't no fucking joke. All right, those guys usually come out firing all cylinders. Like even evil homeboy from Doctor Strange, like he started out in like Love Actually and a bunch of stuff back in England, and then came over here and like he's amazing. He just did back rooms and shit. You know,
Ejiofor or whatever.
Yeah, like you know these guys that come over from the UK,
great actor.
They end up bringing some shit because they got like theater schools that like started in like 8th grade.
Yeah, they're like conservatories or whatever. It's the same with all the British people like Amy Winehouse and Adele. They all went to like music, arts stuff too. So yeah, when they see that they have a talent for it, they definitely
like they're opinionated, but they usually have talent too. So like that's why like British actors They talk a lot of shit too, like every other person in Hollywood. But at least most of them can back it up when the cameras start rolling. Like,
Well, it's what blows my mind.
Okay, you earned your paycheck. I disagree with you asshole.
It's what blows my mind is some of these British actors have these great American accents, and they're in these shows as an American or a movie, and then you hear them in their limey voice. You're like, who the fuck are you?
Jeez, mate. I didn't know that like a chimney sweep there, mate. I have gone down there, mate.
Dude, 100%. I didn't know Gary Oldman was British.
By the end of it.
I did not know Gary Oldman was British until he went on the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
Like 20, and I heard his accent. I was like, wait, what's happening?
Did you ever see that video of Gary Oldman where somebody, I think it was it Zach Galifianakis was playing like scenes back? No, it was the one of the night show guys, I think, Stephen Colbert maybe. But every time like he would pause or have a serious line, they would just play a fart noise. And Gary Oldman was just losing his shit.
He's a funny dude
used
too.
To he's used to dealing with like funny hosts like Craig Ferguson.
Sometimes I go out by myself.
Well, I guess where do you guys grade this? Hendo, what's your grade for this panel?
I'm gonna say C+. I'm gonna say C+.
Plus, huh?
I'm gonna give it plus on it because Gosling and the young British kid. All right, I think Gosling could pull it off if written correctly. That's where this is all gonna hatch down to, is that damn script and whoever is directing this shit. Let's be real. And that young British guy, I think he got some moves. I think he could, surprise us. I'm willing to give him a shot. And Ryan Reynolds was funny.
I give it a D- for Ryan Reynolds only. D-. No. Yeah. He's trying to launder his reputation. You know what I mean? But I give it a D+ for Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds. It seems like they brought him in just to have a little bit good fanfare. And you can look into that one way or another, but I think that, he's just like, hey, I want to do it. Because he had a lot of shit going on the past year with like lawsuits and like movie rights and stuff like that. It made him look very, very, very bad and very greedy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. So like I said, that's why he's hit or miss with some people.
Yeah.
But
careful who you marry, folks.
Yeah. D+ guys. And most of this shit should have been scrapped a long time ago and put blood and heart into something different and new. But if we got to get this, let's at least hope that they're visually beautiful.
Yeah. Well, next up, let's do this Marvel Legends panel. Hendo, start this one off.
Okay. Captain Toxie, I'm not feeling. Sid Vicious's twin sister, I'm not feeling. Vision looks alright in classic, but I'm not feeling that cape. I think it's bullshit.
Love those colors.
Yeah, the colors are good.
I fucking love those colors, man.
The Doom is probably the most accurate Doom they've done, because I was looking at panels from that comic earlier when I saw that. Like, they almost, I'll give them kudos on that. They got the Doom kind of right. That version of him. The Captain, I don't remember him having astigmatism ever, especially given he's a goddamn super soldier. I don't understand how that happened. I don't know if he's trying to do a Clark Kent. I don't understand some design choices on that one, and his greaves are egregious. I don't like the shiny greaves.
A Grievous, maybe?
Yes, a Grievous.
Egregious.
Miss Bloodstone over there, I actually like her. I'm probably gonna pick her up. I actually like her. I need more Bloodstones. Mole Man.
Wait a minute. Wait a moment.
Yeah, the Mole Man, I'm not. Yeah, I get they're claiming they couldn't articulate them more to save people money. I call bullshit.
Yep.
I do kind of like the T'Challa, but the T'Chaka I saw recently is way better from Mafex, so I'd rather get him than him.
That's true.
Spider-Man, Venom Spider-Man, of course. He's number 1056 of Spider-Man variants made, so there you go.
But it's maximum.
It's maximum, yeah. He comes with extra splooge. And
very done.
And an older buck. That's good, but they keep hiding it behind this goddamn price point.
All right.
So,
we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that Vision Cape is the worst fucking thing. The Vision Cape is the worst fucking thing that I've ever seen in my life. I cannot believe that Hasbro and the fucking decision makers up at there have the chutzpah, the fucking audacity, the gall, out of all the things that they've been doing and improvements lately, to put a fucking goofy looking plastic cape on this thing. This thing is goofy, y'all. And not even because I like to make shit. There are way better cape makers out there. They're looking at this going, oh my God, I can't wait. They're looking at that because they know that when you guys buy this shit, they're going to get business, and good for them. The only good thing that's on this entire thing is the Spider-Man. And guess what? It's too fucking expensive. That's going to be the best symbiote Spider-Man that we have to date, and it's behind a literal paywall. That's a fucking $30 figure at best. We shouldn't be buying this shit. The fucking Captain America looks goofy. Sorry, but that cape right there, that shit makes me want to throw a cat against the wall. And I love cats. That shit is dumb. There is nobody that can defend that shit right there. But it's good. Hey, good for Rebel 10 Customs. Hey, girl, get your patterns ready, baby. Let's go. So that's it. She makes good shit.
Yep, I got her White Queen.
I do like that Gimp kinky mask because I want to put that on like a hot TV league figure, but that's just the kinkiness in me. Other than that,
Yeah, keep it at the Swingers Club.
I will have to say the side boob they put on Malice is mighty fine for a Marvel Legend.
Yeah, I look at her head sculpt.
I'm not mad.
She looks like Sid Vicious to me. Like,
my thing for all these is value for the price and what they've done. Everything. I mean, I think maybe the Doom looks like it's like a total new sculpt, but it just, I don't know, man. Yeah, the Black Panther. I literally have that Black Panther. I got it for like $3 and some pocket lint at Ollie's. Yep. It's the same thing. It's just got different accessories with it. Who cares? It's going to be $30 and it's a $10 Ollie's figure.
Yep. If on this slide, probably the only thing I would get would be Malice. The rest of it, I could give a shit less about. Now,
I can see an argument for the Cap because he looks so different.
I'm for the Bloodstone. I love my supernatural redheads. I gotta get her.
You got me there.
The fit they gave her, she blends in with a bunch of shit I already do, so I could like throw her in with the extras and NPCs when they come out. Just make it like this, cool chick on the streets. Right, team her up with a Blade figure. Oh, the
what do you guys think about this Marvel versus Capcom stuff? And the Micronaut guy that got put on the slide.
Sorry, it's a nostalgia hit. It's a nostalgia hit, but at the same time, like, there are things about what they're doing with the line that the Sentinel to me, like, I don't like the lines. He does look like he could break any moment. So I wish they kind of like refine that a lot more. They re-released our 6-arm homegirl there, but they gave her like really shitty swords this time around. They gave her like the really crappy Deadpool ones.
It is game accurate, but you're right. They do look worse.
Yeah, and I've never been a fan of that Iron Man suit. So I can really I like that they're doing they're doing what was that, a Procra year? I can't never the cosmic reveal. Like, that's pretty cool, but he has red Solo cups for nipples, so it's kind of taking me out.
We don't kink shame here, Hendo. You know this. We keep saying it. Do you want
red Solo cups are dangerous.
Do you think they're the real small ones?
If you are doing nipple play, if you are doing nipple play with red Solo cups, you're going to end up in the emergency room. Okay, I'm in the Northeast. I know people like you, Gibbs.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, man, this Sentinel is overpriced, but goddamn, does it look good. There ain't no way that I'm passing up on this. Marvel vs. Capcom is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I'm going to buy just about anything that they do for the right price. And I think that this, for the scale of what it is and how it looks, I think this is a good price for them. And I think it's very smart. And you guys know I love coming up here and taking a big pile of shit on Hasbro. So it sticks in my craw to have to admit that I like anything of theirs. This Sentinel is dope, and if you like the games, $100 for this is good. And I think they're going to start doing this like order piecemeal shit more, guys. This is what they're going to do, and I think it's smart for them to do that. This shit wouldn't sell. This shit wouldn't sell at my Walmart if they brought it in. It would just sit there.
I think of all these sets, these Marvel vs. Capcom sets, probably the Wolverine Psylocke one is going to sit the most. But then at the same time, it's Psylocke with her
Why do
sword.
they keep putting behind a fucking hostage pack, y'all? Because they know that we want Psylocke. And they would buy Wolverine too. They should have just released them separately. They still would have sold. They don't have faith in either one of these characters, and that's why they're putting them together.
Yeah, they're bundling all the Psylocks and they're bundling all the Wolverine buyers like in the one go. Gibbs is right on that point.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a fan of that Wolverine. They made a million Wolverines, but that Wolverine is a little bit growing on me because I kind of want to make him like a one. I kind of want to make him like a Hydra Wolverine, like a what if type deal, like team him up with Red Skull.
That Gamerverse Wolverine is badass, man. Hey, if I didn't have the Mezco one, deluxe one sitting on my shelf over there, I would already got one of those, man. That's a damn good Wolverine.
Yeah, I haven't opened
so the sculpt on the Iron Man, is supposed to be all new, but I don't see that much of a difference in it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should have done something different and gave him like a big ass repulsor blast or like a ion cannon or whatever he had. Just something. I don't know, just something different. This just looks I don't know.
Yeah, the hand.
They probably did it because that one exclusive had that cannon, and that's why.
Yeah, but wasn't that like 6 years ago or something?
Yeah, it's about 5 or so. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't get the green version of them, but I noticed we didn't even talk about the strawberry starfish in the room. So
the hot dog flavor water.
I didn't get the Shumagorath, the green one. I may pick this one up.
Yeah, like
unless someone's selling theirs before it comes out. If someone's selling their green one before this one drops, an extra one, I might buy it. But if they don't, I might get the purple one.
Yeah, but if he can actually pose like that with the figures, and actually stay like that static, I honestly might grab a few just to put into a diorama when Wave 3 of Savage Crystals come out, just so I can have tentacles that can grab motherfuckers.
I have a feeling the green one might go on sale because Amazon still has stock of the green one.
Do they?
Yeah,
this is perfect for a Dio as well. I mean, what's his name? Gigantos or whatever. Shumagorath. You can have those tentacles peering out from a shot at Conan or Doc Nocturnal. It's expensive for a set piece, but it's a cool looking figure and it's a really cool looking design. Billy. And even if you have no passion for the games, it's a cool looking creature.
Gibbs, what grade do you give the Marvel Legends panel and reveal?
The full thing?
All of it.
I give it a C+ because I think that there are some fans that really like some of these things in there, and I even myself am most definitely getting at least one Sentinel. And even though it's a little pricey, I understand that, but there's a few things come out that you got to have it on your shelf. You got to have it on your shelf, and they're the only ones making it, and that's really it. So what did I say? Give it a C, flat C overall.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with a D on this one, for me personally. Just because I don't like accessory choices. I think Acro-Year could have been done a little bit better, in my opinion. And like I said, I'm not a fan of that Iron Man suit to begin with, so
Yeah, the poll only lets me
the Psylocke and Wolverine 2-pack is probably the only thing I would get, just because gives me I would want that Psylocke.
The poll only lets me do 4 options.
The
poll only lets me do 4 options, so I skipped D and put an F on there. So
okay, I'll go with an F then. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
If I only want one release out of a wave, it's pretty much an F.
Yeah,
because that's also a maybe. If I only want one figure, it's already a maybe.
There's definitely a few that I see that I think that people would like. There's a lot of people that are into that Captain America. So I personally, I that's the first time I've ever seen it, and the first thing I laughed is Johnny Sins Captain America. It's post-apocalyptic Johnny Sins Captain America. But I don't know, man. So that some of the designs look really cool, and I don't know. I think if you're a fan, you're gonna get them. So,
well,
they do a repaint
cool design.
This right here.
Consider. Okay, yeah.
Next up is Jada Toys, their display and their panel. What do you guys think about Jada Toys?
I think this is going to be like all of Gibbs' job next year. It's just coming up with soft goods for these.
Some of these look great on their own. I have some compliments on on some of them, but yes.
I do like him. I do like most of these photos, but I am going to focus on one that a lot of people have been dogging on because they just are not familiar with his game. Astro Boy. I fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
Astro Boy, to those who don't know, is like one of the earliest like cyborg characters in like main media. Because he's technically a cyborg. Like he was a cyborg, then they made him a bot. Like it's kind of iffy because the translation from the original Japanese was never, it's Japanese. It's kind of difficult for English to, transfer cleanly. But no, I think he looks great. I like the blast effects. Give him the rocket boots. His face, they got it right. They could have really messed this shit up, made him look like Big Boy. Because I've seen Astro Boys that look more like Big Boy than Astro Boy.
Even I would like a Bob's Big Boy figure. That would be pretty dope. I want that.
Right that would be dope, but I just don't want his head on Astro Boy. So I like that a lot. Zangief looks great. I do like the Zangief.
How about we're gonna get a Scooby-Doo and Dino in probably the same year?
Yes, I was working my way over there, but yeah, that's gonna be
wild.
It's gonna hit. That's gonna hit, man. Like the only thing I can think they follow up is they just did Jetsons line. We get all three iconic man's best friends. The two dogs.
It's Hanna-Barbera, right? It's Hanna-Barbera, right? I need give me fucking inject all the Hanna-Barbera stuff into me, man.
Exactly.
Just give me all of it.
Give me Johnny Quest. Give me Manila the Gorilla. Shit, I'll take Manila the Gorilla like right now.
What was the racing show that they did?
Where they were all in the Wacky Racers.
Bro,
I love that
see,
one.
like was it McGilly Gorilla or Grape Ape on one of those? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got like the rights for like.
Can you imagine that vehicles? Can you imagine those vehicles, Hendo? Can you imagine Jada doing those and throwing some dope ass like
I've seen
anything else
like
in
124. I've seen somebody do a Wacky Racers like 124 scale line.
Man,
they look
if
great.
they did a Wacky Racers, I would throw all my Marvel stuff in the trash, dude. I mean,
yeah. And then you also gotta remember Hanna-Barbera also had like the original Josie and the Pussycats. Like those figures would be dope. Like, the original like cat suit, give me like the whole like guitar set and shit. Give me the bitchy black-haired friend in the back.
Jada is giving us everything, guys. They're giving us everything, and every single one of their releases, quality-wise, has gotten better and better and better and better. And there are a few figures that I don't necessarily like in their lines, but that doesn't mean that I'm so thankful that they're out. The Invincible line? All those figures look pretty cool. The cape, they're trying, but that's better than Marvel Legends. I keep saying Marvel Legends soft good is made out of recycled Lysol wipes. This shit, you can see through them, bro. Their stuff is not great. So putting a little bit of faux fur and trying to get the look right. We're getting Strider. We're getting we're getting all types of shit from them. I pre-ordered the Scooby-Doo. I think was it 2 weeks ago. So they're giving us all types of shit, and I'm so thankful to be a Jada Toys line collector because we're eating good, man. All these look great.
I am 50-50 on the Invincible line.
I see that.
The Adam Eve is the biggest sore note for me because I have the Diamond Select Adam Eve, and she looks better, and that pisses me off because I hate the Diamond Select one.
I want a Cody too. Cody.
So
Cody.
And everybody in the chat, don't forget to type the number, not the letter. That'll make the
number.
Poll.
Yeah. So like the Thrag looks good. I'll give the Thrag his credit. I do love the way they did Omni because I feel like they gave him a little bit more grit in his face design. Like I like that. I don't like the Conquest, and he's one of my favorite characters just because they went a little too hard on the cartoony. I get they only have the cartoon line to do. I hope this leads to the comic line by somebody because I would rather have that Battle Beast.
So
and I'm not talking. I know Super 7 did it, but fuck them. So
one thing I've noticed on all these Invincible figures, everything's squared off. These, I thought these were toon accurate. They're not squared off like that in the toon, right?
No, they're not. Invincible. He's a lot scrawnier. Like he doesn't have that definition in his chest.
Right.
Like he can pump his
He
chest
doesn't
out.
have he's got swimmer proportions, or like he's a teenager, right?
He looks like a fucking teenager. He's going through superhero puberty.
He looks like my nephew. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in high school. He's just hit puberty. So, and his puberty includes superpowers. So like he's that very slim, like athletic build. Like he looks like he runs track.
I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna get some of those things to customize them. I have no affinity for the show. I watched the first season of it. It's good. I don't like the whole Superman thing. Like, it's good for Superman, and I can only give a little bit of grace to him. But overpowered superhero characters suck to me. I hate it.
That's all in the cartoon, because in the comic,
I know
Viltrumites actually have some pretty definitive weaknesses
because they're
really
fighting
good.
each other. They don't even want to kill each other, especially like the kid, because their race is dying out, right?
Yeah.
Well,
their race is dying out because they conquered like 3 galaxies, and their conquered peoples developed a genetic weapon and was like, all right, you want to play games?
Good.
We can play games,
Good.
evil Superman.
That's very realistic. That's exactly how it would go. But man, Jada killed it. Look at this. I don't even know. I didn't even watch Edge Runners. I have all the Jada Toys things so far, just because I like Cyberpunk. I mean, I like the game. My friends played the tabletop when they were younger, so I would be around it. But man, the soft goods, the kid down there, the reporter kid, I guess is what it is. That shit is dope. That's gonna look cool next to anything. They're killing it, and I know that their prices are going to be very competitive, because if they're not, we're not going to buy them. So Jada, that's the thing about them, is that they know where to toe that line on soft good figures to make them not super expensive. That the other ones that they came out with for the money, that's awesome. If you can get a soft goods character with that kind of articulation and quality for under $50, you need to buy it.
So, House, what would you grade the Jada panel and display and what they showed?
I am going to give them a solid B. I'm going to give them a B because they've done good, but the Invincible line, like I said, is 50-50 to me. They, in my opinion, they need to take Adam Eve and Conquest, and do a little bit of re-engineering, especially in the hips for Adam Eve. I don't know what's going on down there. I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do too.
That would change my opinion on the line. And like Gibbs said, and I pointed out, Invincible isn't that blocky, but the Viltrumites themselves, like Conquest, Omni, and Thrag, they are kind of blocky like that, like in the comics. So I do kind of like them having definition, because they're all millennia year old, superpowered assholes. So they're supposed to be buff because they've been doing this shit across galaxies. For literally probably longer than our civilization's been alive. Because I'm pretty sure Omni-Man's the youngest, and he's 3,000 years old or some shit.
This shit is getting an A+ from me. A++ with extra credit, y'all. I'm looking around at this, and I'm seeing figures that I even forgot it to even mention, like the what's her name, Sakura, and what was the other one, the Adon, the Street Fighter characters. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh, they're awesome. They look awesome. Everything about this looks awesome. They know what they're doing. As long as they give us the stuff for a decent price and these quality of figures and the roster that they're putting out, dude, Jada so far is knocking the shit out of the park. I was more impressed with them than the Mezco panel or the show. And I'm a Mezco shill.
Well, we'll get to Mezco. But first, G.I. Joe is there.
They look cool if you like them. If you collect them, they look cool. I mean, what are you gonna do? They're coming out with lots of snow shit, so they got that. The Lara Croft sold out everywhere. So I mean, after people argue, oh, these figures don't ever sell out anywhere. They said, yeah, they.
I mean, it locked up BBTS.
Well, I think there's a little bit of manufacturer FOMO with the Lara.
Maybe. I still think they sold a lot of them. Kendo, you don't think they sold a lot of those?
I think they only sold a third of what they probably got.
I saw a thing of all you jabronis holding up that shitty Punisher movie figure. Everybody, that's the joke, is everybody's wasted their money on this goofy Jersey Shore looking fucking Punisher, and you guys have the audacity to talk
time on that.
I know,
Punisher.
Kendo, I'm not. I'm not talking about you. Let me
Okay,
get the
you
heel.
better not be.
You better quit it.
You
You
better
better
not
quit. You
be.
know you don't like that
I'm gonna
Punisher
come in this
either. You know that
microphone.
shit's a waste of $30. That shit's a waste of $30, ain't it, Hendo? Tell him the
It
truth.
is. It
Thank
is
you.
in my opinion. I don't like
Jedi
Barry.
But I like-
Vin,
hey,
the hot take. Joe
Yeah,
was
Joe
the
was the-
winner of SDCC.
Oh, okay. Jedi
think I
Ben's
just
coming in
farted.
strong, but
I don't
Jedi
know if I
Ben
just
also
farted or
has
just shit in my
like
pants a
every
little bit.
Joe imaginable, and has like a complete recreation of like my favorite aisle in KB Toys as like.
I
man
know
cave,
I
so-
know for a fact that Talib has good taste, and I know for a fact that Talib is getting some of this shit. So
All of
it's
it.
Eventually. Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
People love this stuff, man. I think it's overpriced, but I think if you're a Joe fan, this is kind of what you should be, And
Well,
even they could have even the weird, character at the bottom. What's the guy's name? That he looks like the retro guy.
Falcon.
I love it.
Falcon on the bottom right.
I love it.
Yeah.
So the funny
It
thing,
looks like an old G.I. Joe.
my biggest bitch about the Joe panel and the case or whatever where they had everything on display, we knew all this was coming because a lot of this stuff they showed off before SDCC, and I'm like, come on, I like leaks and I like being able to talk about leaks, but fuck, I mean, we knew everything that was coming. I mean, other than like the name
some
only
people
reveals.
even knew what was going to be revealed.
Yeah, I mean, we
Like
knew
that wasn't even in the case. The stuff
the
that was on
Thunder
the
machine.
projector, they knew already, like months in
But
advance.
But it's like here's the stuff we didn't know. These were name only reveals, render
Well, the vehicle,
reveals.
I know two people who let me know about that vehicle coming out.
Yeah,
like
I've
2
heard
months ago.
about the vehicle as well. It's kind of cool. Next year's the 40th anniversary of the movie, and all the retro carded stuff will be movie related stuff. So I'm kind of interested to see what we're getting from there. I have a feeling that that Royal Guard that was like a $50 deluxe figure is probably going to be slimmed down and put on a retro card, which I'll buy more of those if they do that.
Yeah, they'll probably get rid of like the extra head.
Extra head, the wings, probably get rid of that shit. And the extra
they'll probably be like no wings, no extra head. Retro
What's the
card.
Viper guy? What's his?
That's the Heat Viper, probably one of the silliest Vipers. He has a big laser cannon that's anti-tank.
it, man.
Oh no, I loved it too.
I loved it as a kid. God damn.
But then he had like little missiles on his ankles.
Yeah.
3 of them per
It's
leg.
weird. It's so weird,
It
man.
is weird.
I love it.
Especially as somebody who's been in the military.
It's
Leg
weird.
rockets have
It's so
always
fucking
made
weird.
me laugh. Because it's
And
some
I
shit-
hope-
that's like
yeah.
some shit a Marine would do drunk. All right, and I've seen them do.
Hey,
some
look at
shit
this,
drunk.
man. Woo! You just see him flipping through the air. Yeah, dude, get it. Tal, do you think they're gonna make this girl as thicky as she's protected?
man, if
she looks
they
nice,
do-
and hey, she looks. That's a very nice drawing. Let's look at this
She
drawing.
looks
for a
good,
minute.
but as far as like how she gonna look in plastic, I got a feeling she's gonna be slimmed down.
They're not gonna.
Like,
make
they're
it
gonna
thick.
try to go for like a cover girl build.
Yeah.
And at the same time, they can do that Marvel Legends Kink Fest figure, that they have, and that's nobody even cares about that, and we can't, make aesthetically pleasing females.
That's the line they want to pop.
Super K says there is no such thing as a silly Viper.
I can co-sign that. They're all silly.
The Flak Viper that had the big missile backpack.
Yeah, you can't be
That was
silly
fun.
if you're all silly.
I love that alley vibe. Like who goes to battle wearing like bright ass orange? Like
Yeah, I
that's
know,
some
it's like-
silly shit, bro.
like you're an
But,
alley
like,
viper, and I'm
what
like,
terrain?
wait,
What terrain is an alley viper going to be behind? That's gonna like it's so.
Maybe they're invading a box of frosted
But
flakes.
hey,
I don't know.
But I
That
loved it
design
as a
looks so
kid,
cool,
though,
though.
man. I loved it as a kid, dude. That shit pops
Oh,
on
yeah.
a shelf.
Oh yeah, the colorful shit always popped. Like because.
So, what do you guys think about the Marauder or the vehicle? What do you guys think about the
I would like
Dreadnought
first
vehicle?
when I first
Combine
saw it, it reminded me. I don't know if you guys ever went to air shows, but
Yeah.
at some air
Been a while,
shows
yeah.
there would be a semi
young.
truck that would have a turbine jet engine strapped to the back of it,
Yeah.
and they would have it race the F-15s up the flight line.
Hell
This looks
yeah, dude.
exactly like that. I was just
Hell
like
yeah.
thinking of going to air shows in Rhode Island and Massachusetts growing up, and I'm just like, they built the fucking semi.
Okay, so
I'm-
the original one was like it had like the front engine like
the
covers
front
all
end.
removed, and then it was like welded a bunch of other iron and stuff on
Yeah,
top of it.
the
right?
front end of it was the Pontiac Firebird.
That's right. Do you think that's why they changed the design?
Well, yeah, they couldn't.
Thanks, Jada, Ben.
Well,
they
yeah,
they couldn't get away with it. I
it's a shame.
will have
It looked
to say,
cool.
this is made to order, so I'm buying. I'm pre-ordering it.
I
I'm
see
not
we
gonna
got
take
more
a chance.
ninjas coming, so I know those are probably gonna go fast.
Yep, Ninja Force.
The female ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
Ninja
everybody
Force
bought those
I
Snake
might
Eyes
even
ninjas
buy
up.
some of them. I like
Hell,
female
some people
ninjas,
even
man.
bought
I might
those
even buy
crappy, like,
some.
Snake Eyes ninjas, because at least those were decent. Unlike the
It's
rest of
funny
that Lion movie.
they've skipped version 3 of Snake Eyes and have been doing all the ones after, which I don't mind because I wanted the paintball Snake Eyes. That was my first Snake Eyes.
Oh, nice.
What's the one with the blades on the chest? Is
That's the version
5?
3. That's the one they
Three.
haven't done yet.
Okay. They gave those weapons to the Mezco one, so.
Hendo, what is your grade for the Joe panel?
I only want to grab 3 or 4, so it's gonna have to be a C for me. It's gonna have
What
to
do
be
you
a
got,
C for
Gibbs?
me.
I'm gonna go for a B+ because it seems like they're at least giving some of the things the fans want. Like I said, I know that you like these. You're gonna get them. You know, this is your market. I know that there's a lot of people that enjoy Joe's, and they say, "Hey, man," the people are saying, "Oh, shit," you know, they're starting to get other IPs and stuff like that. Maybe they're running out of ideas on figures to make, but it seems like people are digging their shit. So who am I to say it? So I'm gonna give it a B+.
Well, I will say this about Hasbro real quick, as far as them getting new IPs. I think, and this is 100% conspiracy conjecture. I have no insiders at Hasbro. I know I live nearby. I do not have
That's all
the
the show is.
But I will say, in my opinion, I think they're trying this transition probably over the next 5 years from Disney properties to Nintendo, or at least doing a 50-50.
That's what I said.
Because
yeah,
Nintendo's
I said that they're going to
popping.
try to get.
They got the parks opening up. Universal is expanding both Nintendo parks. Like, they're not stupid at Hasbro. You know, they can see numbers. They can see popularity stuff. And the thing is, like, kids still buy
I
Amiibos.
said it on Well, actually. I said, this is what they're going to start doing. Yeah, I know that you were on there because I think you were on there the night. I said, this is smart. Yeah. This is what they're going to start doing. I think that they've reached a little bit of a plateau as far as some of their things that they've released, because you can't. I mean, after a while, like, what else are they going to make? You know, they have to be able to step into other things. They're trying to get into stuff that kids like. Some of maybe this next generation, they're trying to get that money, man. They're a business. That's what they're doing. And we kind of want them to do that. I want them to do that and put that shit in stores and make the best fucking products that they can and sell it directly to me. I'm not going to go to a kid's store and touch all these other booger fingers that have been going all over this place for these other people toys. I want this shit sent directly from their distribution center directly to my door. I don't want to. That's all I want.
And, like, let's be real. Like, whether you love the current regime at Disney Media, or not, but, like, the last several films for both Marvel TV shows, whatever, for Marvel and Star Wars have not gotten the returns anybody wanted in any regard.
Funny.
While Nintendo, while they are assholes in their native environment, aka gaming,
I love them.
They're a pain in the ass. But I will say this: their IPs that they have are very popular and very well maintained, especially outside of video games. Like, they're very well represented.
People love them IPs.
Statues,
people love it.
All kinds of shit.
Hey, Hendo, like, I give myself shit for buying Skyrim like 17 times. It's Mario's the same shit over and over and over again, and people love it. They love Nintendo stuff.
Hendo, it's funny you bring up Disney properties. Did you hear that Wonder Man Season 2 was canceled today?
Yes, I did. I did hear that was canceled. And you know what? I'm not sad about it because I really wasn't, like, enthused, like, with the whole
Nobody
project
was
to begin
talking
with.
about it.
Well,
there was no hype about it.
There's also a giant middle finger in the cast, in my opinion, which is Ben Kingsley, who I love as a fucking actor. But it always reminds everybody of that horrible twist in Iron Man 3 where the Mandarin was just a fucking actor. That still sticks in my craw. Yeah. When Tony gets there to the lair and he's just chilling, smoking weed, having like a whole Buddhist hangout. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I just had this gig." Yeah,
he was doing his best. He was doing his best Jared Leto impression for the.
And
guys,
then, like, like the one thing I will give Wonder Man, the premise was pretty cool because if you have a world of superheroes, it's kind of an asshole move to cast one to play one. So I can see studios being like, listen, okay, we gotta give everybody else a shot. All right, you guys are out there doing the real thing. I'm hiring Jared Leto to be you, not you.
Yeah.
Well, so
I didn't watch it, but I didn't hear anyone say there was no hype about it. Nobody. There were premise, there might have been one scene where he like killed some dude or something like that, and that was like the only thing that he had like. He like accidentally like punched someone across the room or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One thing I'm interested what you guys think about the robots in disguise.
Robots.
They are one of the longest enduring gimmicks that still enthuse children to adults to this day. But I do not collect them.
Where's the negative points for that, Talib?
Christ, man.
Where's the negative points for that one? God, he just attacked your soul.
No.
I didn't attack your soul. I gave respect to the line, but clearly stated I don't buy it.
You can attack what they fucking showed at SDCC for Transformers. Because it is
someone that's not interested in it, it doesn't look bad.
Okay.
Yeah, in this format, it looks good. I will give it looks like a decent presentation, but when you start looking at them individually, that's where you find the guys.
Why are these bad?
This is how they're going to get.
There you go. Yeah, let's go, baby.
This is how.
What are you talking about? I'm agreeing with you. They're shit individually. It's just together. It's a nice presentation.
There's probably 30 to 40 items revealed here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
New ones, right?
5, 6, 7, and a quarter new ones. Everything else is a repaint or a slight retool.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And at the prices that they are on a lot of these too, I definitely understand. It's like, why? We already have them. So they're just.
Wait, how many?
That's milking. That's milk money, right? Is that what you think it is? They know that the people are going to buy it because they're into the line, and they got to have this variant. They got to have this blue, clear, purple bullshit, on their shelf by itself. I even heard Anna talking about it on Talib 1980 Collect Decepticast. She was like, I like these, but am I going to put them on a separate shelf by themselves and let them be their own thing? So it's even fans of it are not digging it. So it gives me reservation about it.
Yeah. Because I don't collect the line, I do have friends that do. I did not realize, what's this, like a 17 figures announced in this, or 18?
I don't remember how many, because there's
and almost a clear half of them are just repaints. That's a goddamn issue.
You don't like the animal ones?
I do. I grew up on Beast Wars, so I'm one of those.
But those are all repaints.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Like, if this was Beast Machines announced, I'd be like, me and Talib probably be like, Talib, I might be joining the dark side.
All right, Talib. So what is it? Was it Gravedigger? Is that the name of the thing?
Yeah.
Is it okay? So let me see if I can pick it out. Gravedigger, the weird shark-looking orca thing or whatever, and the van are all new ones.
Yep, on this page. Yeah. Well, and there's one more.
Well, in the stars, in the Shockwave, right?
Well, that's the whale looking thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. See, I saw that. Oh, fuck. But you see, like from someone that's not
it's staring at
you, they don't look bad. Yeah, is it the
Wait?
Yeah.
Is it the?
See, I like the helicopter one too. See, I like that. I think that's dope.
It's the Megatron that turns into the Decepticon symbol.
Oh, I'm about to say
wait, hold on. Where's it? Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know.
I was trying to look at them all individually and see what was that. I was like, oh wait a minute, I never seen a Megatron.
Didn't they already make one of those? Was that Optimus Prime that did that?
The Optimus Prime and the Autobot.
That's what it was. Okay, awesome. Okay. Did you get that one?
No, because it was fucking expensive.
Did you see it or?
It was $50. It was $55.
And just think, it's like in the transformation mode, you could get a third party, someone to make some dope 3D printed, cool looking one that can light up or whatever for probably half the cost. So
I am glad to see they're dipping into the Energon universe with this shred head there at the bottom, that van. But I mean, it's like, you guys need to hurry up because that's
the one I picked out.
Dwindling away.
Yep. And then here's the rest of the reveals.
Like, do you think they'll do like Do you think they're going to try to do like emblems for like Beast Wars 2, like do like the Insecticons and shit?
I mean, if these sell well, yeah, they should, but I don't know how well they're selling.
At the price, did they sell a lot of the Autobots Transformer, the logo
symbol?
Transformer?
I haven't seen very many people talk about it, so I'm not sure. I mean, it's a general release. It was released everywhere.
So we got 3 Transformer movie figures, 2 Bayverse, Transformers 1 IDW.
So one of the things they announced during their panel was the Studio Series line. So the main Hasbro stuff is called Generations. Generations is split into 2 different things. There's Studio Series, and then there's like this year's Age of the Primes. So what they said was now is Studio Series is going to include gaming. It's going to include movies. It's going to include animation shows. So like G1, Transformers G1 is now part of this Studio Series. And then comic.
Isn't that what people want?
So
isn't that what people they want that kind of focus because it's more.
Yeah, and honestly, like if they make like War for Cybertron figures, like those would go hard.
You're talking about the video game, right?
Yes.
They've already done that.
Did they do? I thought they only did like 3 or 4 of them.
That game slapped ass.
Optimus, Megatron, the Seekers, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Ratchet. So they've done.
I wasn't even big into Transformers. That game slapped ass.
Yeah, that game was awesome. That was like that was that's what we should trade every Bay movie for. It's just like a War on Cybertron movie. Like
that's kind of my problem with those movies is that I played some cool Transformers games. And I'm just like, I could just play this. You know,
well, it's funny. The game for the Bay movies was actually better than the Bay movies.
I didn't play it. It looked good.
I did. Oh, it was amazing. Like
it looked good.
To this day, it's like well, I forget who developed it, but they did.
Tal, did you see that remaster trailer?
It was Activision.
So Tal, did you see that remaster trailer? What was that remaster trailer for the cartoon?
Oh, they're re-releasing the '86 movie, and then they added a scene.
Yeah, they did director's cut. They're also doing that with the X-Files movie too.
But I'm going to agree with the chat on this one. F for the Transformers panel. With your guys' limited knowledge of Transformers and hearing about me, bitch, what are your guys' thoughts on?
Well, I'm going to go with F as well because I know now that there's 8 reissues in this wave, and also like I don't collect them, so I'm less invested. But I want to, and they don't make what I want.
I want you to want me.
I have to give the
War
same
for Cybertron
grace.
And Beast Machines, they may get me.
I have to give the same grace to Marvel Legends fans for shit that I don't like or buy either. These designs look cool. Robots fucking kick ass, dude. And if people want these, they're gonna buy them. And that's what it is. There's obviously there's some sauce. There's some black magic in the mix that people love these figures, man, because they wouldn't be making them. But so it might not be 100% what people want, and we'll just tell over time. But look, the way third parties now go, hey, if there's something that these companies don't make, there's someone else that's going to make it for you. So spend your money on that.
Those are
so I'm going to give it a B+ because I'm going to give it the grace because I think the designs look cool. I fucking love robots, even though I'm glad that I don't collect any of them. My wallet and my wife is glad that I don't collect any of this stuff. So I'm going to give it a B because I think that there are cool designs and I think there's stuff in here that people want.
Do you guys hear that? It's a slurping noise.
You know I don't buy this.
There was so much dick sucking on this this panel right here.
This
and these reveals.
Okay, listen.
Oh,
good. Listen, they are good.
I'll be the heel. Don't worry, Talib. I'll be the heel.
Listen, be the heel, Gibbs, because I hate to give them credit where credit's due, but they did a really good fucking job on this wave. I just know they're gonna be priced like bullshit. So that kind of like
damn you, Hendo. You're always talking before me and taking my points. That's why Hendo's got the most points because he don't take my shit.
That's everybody's point. Everybody knows these are overpriced.
I know. That's why, man. And my only rebuttal is like
that's why they just say I'll pay them.
They're overpriced. They look cool. They're overpriced.
The one I do have like a slight issue with because she came out not the way I was hoping she would is the Battle Nun. Just because.
Hey, thanks for hopping in.
Like
Appreciate it.
I think she should have more of a battle like an undersuit, a little bit. You know,
I
what
want
I mean?
a cloth habit.
Like
they should have made it. They should have went the extra mile, did a cloth habit with a cloak, and then she'd be worth $40.
Listen, I like legs as much as the next guy, and that's really nice
legs.
upper thigh they got on her. But like, I'm just picturing her like all chafed up from that armor.
Man, these things are dope. Man, probably this is probably my, other than Jada, because it's all shit that I'm going to buy. This is probably the most impressive for like, this is a higher priced kids line is what I look at it for. This is a high priced kids line. Yeah. And they know who the market is. It's for us. So we're paying the adult price for them. The best thing, one of the best things that I saw out of this entire show was that fucking creature from the Black Lagoon. That thing hits on every single level. We need shit like that all day long. Inject it into my veins. Please give us this shit. People will buy it. I think there's a huge market in there for classic monsters and stuff like that you can throw in the mix with other characters. I want to get that guy just to sit him next to my Nosferatu, or have him carrying around some dame, you know, in a flowy, you know, nightgown. This is
I want him harassing
awesome.
my Bigfoots.
Yes, man. Like all the things that like, and we know some. I just found out
one more time.
Mikey, he did some of the paint masters for some of the extras that or whatever their background characters is called. Like great looking stuff, man. I mean, really impressive. Problem is the price. The basic ones and the one like the builder ones, they're too expensive. I just can't see.
They're $40 baseline. It's ridiculous,
I can't see spending that much for like builder stuff. With the one-off characters that may be good. Hey Bear, the one-off characters that may be good, I'm definitely down for. The alien-looking, you know, reptilian dude and the creature of the Black Lagoon. All the cops and crooks. Oh God, they all look
and
good,
I want to
man.
jump on Gibbs here, like on that retro lizard guy. I love him because I remember like Flash Gordon serials. He looks like he's like one of the aliens from that that movie Zathora. That was like, you know, the Jumanji ripoff. Like, I love that whole like retro space, and he got the space pirate emblem on him. So like, you know, you can like put these guys with your Skeletron figures. You know.
It's,
you know, which
and we know if they're giving us the quality, if they're giving us the paints, if they're giving us the accessories, it's worth the price. But some of these for the builders, I know they're too expensive. The Ron Burgundy, the Anchorman guy, I want to get him and do some nice little brown brushing on the hair and all that. Give him that. Maybe give him some blunt weapons.
I love this Hydra General looking guy. Yeah,
I was
pretty ballsy.
I was surprised at the amount of product that they showed off. That's what.
Yeah, they showed up a lot of stuff, and I didn't realize how many different females they put in the NPC line. They really covered the board. They got the cheerleader, they got the goth chick, they got the soccer mom. I was like, okay.
Man, between
the accessories that came with Karen were great.
Yeah. Between this and Bobby Vala's extras line that he's got coming out, we're eating
he's doing the
awesome on background characters, man. This is the time, like this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be buying. This is the little one-offs that I may buy, even though I will bitch and rant and rave about the price. There are some of these that I'm gonna buy because I do like the cheerleader. I like a lot of this stuff that's out there. The Rocketeer. Sorry, Valaverse guys. This Rocketeer is going to be the definitive Rocketeer.
Ooh,
sorry, you're going to get that.
Don't worry, myself.
I was gonna Hendo. I thought, you know, I love Valaverse. I don't collect the military stuff. I was going to get. This is money taking out of his pocket and putting it directly into the Big Bad Toy Store things because they made a Rocketeer that I'm going to buy.
Well, I'll tell you this because I'm going to raise you that assertion with I already made a decision. I'm army building in Rocketeers next year.
I know you are.
I'm 100%.
This is good though.
Doing it.
You're going to get the Rocketeer? Are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm going to get all their Rocketeers, and then I'm going to get like 6 of each of Valaverse's Rocketeers. I'm going to have a whole World War alternate universe.
Henna's going to make up the difference.
Like Rocketeer brigade, just like
wait a minute.
chilling.
I gotta buy one more for Bobby. 2 more for Bobby. Oh, I can get one
I'm
more.
Buying
of these.
like no. I'll tell you this right now. I'm buying one of each from Big Bad Workshop because they overprice them. So I'm getting one of each of theirs.
Yeah.
I'm getting multiples of Bobby.
So
you know that's gonna look dope,
money
though.
than them.
with
That's
everything Big Bad Workshop dropped, showed off. What are your guys' grades? Gibbs, go first.
A++, man. They're right there.
Wow.
These nerds did the extra credit class with Jada Toys, and they got together and these dorks studied and they listened to what we wanted and they're giving us what we want. The tick line looks great. Although the monster stuff looks great. This Jane and Tarzan looks fucking dope. All the tick stuff looks good. I'm going to buy all the tick line. I'm going to buy every single one of them. I'm going to have Arthur on my shelf. Might even do soft goods conversions for them. So, they look good in a suit already, but they may look better in a soft goods suit. So I'm going to get those. There's a lot of stuff in this that I think that they did right. I think all the paint apps look great. I think all the character selection looks great. And like I said, other than the price, which I still think is a little too expensive, I'm going to give them an A.
Well, first, Super K down there in the chat. I see what you did there. I know heroes. I got that reference. Secondly, I'm going to go with B. Because I think they really came out with great designs, huge number of SKUs. You gotta give them, props for that. They're providing variety and product, but their pricing model, like I just can't.
They know we're gonna buy it. They know we're gonna buy it, Hendo. They know we're gonna buy it, Hendo.
No, I'm gonna buy a few things and only singles because I can't army build. I can't economically, unless I get like $150,000 a year job. I can't army build Big Bad Workshop.
I hope you do. Please. I hope you do. If you do, buy me some shit.
I'm gonna come to your house and deliver it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna give them a B. Because they came out with some good shit.
Majority of the chat.
What do you think, Talib? What do you think of these?
All right. So here's my collector brain. I'm a nostalgia whore. I only buy things that I have nostalgia for. Now, anything that they have right now, the tick is something that I would be interested in. But there's other stuff that I want to buy that I'm not getting into any of this stuff from Big Bad Workshop. I was really close to getting some of those crimson shadows or whatever that look like
the werewolf
the Palatoy stuff. Yeah. But when you buy Masterpiece Transformers, it's really difficult to spend money on $40 action figures.
That's the only thing. The price looming over this is the black cloud of all of it for me is the price.
But so now this is where we would eliminate somebody. Since we didn't have a full cast tonight, Hendo is saved. Hendo's going to make it to the
It was nice, Hendo. Me and you got to shit on everything with no recourse.
I have immunity tonight, guys.
Yep. Yeah. So anybody that's new in the chat, this isn't how we typically roll. We were down to two members, so we're just kind of we're still going over the slides and everything. But let's get to buy or sell. And then, I'm behind on the.
Okay. Oh yes, we.
So next up, starting off buy and sell. Gibbs, you mentioned Mezco earlier. They showed off a shitload of things. What do you think? Are you buying and selling Mezco?
Okay, I heard someone. I was a replay squad on the Triple Canuck Collector podcast on their Maradici, whatever that shit's called. I don't speak English, y'all. Come on.
I try to teach them. They refuse.
That Solomon Grundy is goofy looking. And he's not big enough, and it looks like they photoshopped the shit out of everything to make the figures make him look bigger and menacing. And I don't like it when companies do that. So for a Mezco shield to sit there and say that I don't like that what they did, that should actually mean something. These figures are fucking dope. Every single one of them. All of them are dope. You cannot get it's with the exception of Noda, which makes cool, simpler designs and probably maybe better quality base figures. Mezco is one of the best 112 soft good companies there is on the planet. We're all going to buy all these. They're going to sell the shit out of them. They sell out just about everything that they do. This Nightcrawler looks fire. The Hulk looks fire. What is it? What's the mine guy? The Hulk villain? What's his name? Goofy. goofy as shit. He's fire, but he's goofy as shit. What's the big-headed guy? Mastermind?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that his name? I don't
No,
know.
it's the leader.
Oh, the leader. The leader. Yeah,
the leader. That's what it is.
I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is goofy. I don't like the Punisher suit. I really wish they would have went for just a straight stretch material thing. Anytime that they do any of this faux leather or maybe a neoprene, they may be doing something different. And until I see it in hand, it looks like it's one of those leather outfits. See, now some companies have been doing that, Hendo. The We Like Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire one, it has one of those neoprene overlays over it. Yeah, fantastic. I don't know how it's going to last, but if they do that, I can at least appreciate them doing it. I still think that they could have done the exact same thing with a 4-way stretch material, and that shit would have lasted 100 years. That's my gripe about it.
No, I feel it because I was on the Crazy Cook podcast, as you know, and it was revealed on there that they had to take it down day 3 because there was flaking going on.
Is that why they had to take it down?
And
Nobody wants this, guys.
Like people were noticing
Mezco, if you're listening to us, for the love of all that is holy, stop making these pleather outfits. They don't last. I live in the dirty ass South, man. This shit gets so hot and cold, and we get like 13 different weathers in one day. This shit does not hold up in this kind of weather. You really have to really baby it, and we don't want this made out of it.
Chunk of your
Everything
fans,
else is
Mezco,
great.
Are in the Northeast. We have extreme humidity and stupid cold.
So, Gibbs, are you buying? Because you are a Mezco show.
Yeah, every single one of these, except for the goofy Hulk villain. I don't give a shit about that guy. I can appreciate it for fans that want it, and I think it's good that Mezco is like, oh, let's do this. There's not a lot of really good soft goods villains for Hulk, and I think that's a really good thing. This Lionel looks fire. I don't care what anyone says about the proportions. You have to make concessions when you're making soft goods outfits. It's what you got to do. It may not be perfect everywhere you do it. No, I know. I do, and this shit is going to sell like hotcakes.
I just don't like how it comes out. I wish it could be padded in some way because I remember I have a Lionel tattoo. I have Lionel artwork. The boy had definition showing in that unitard.
You have to at least appreciate them trying to keep the design original. You do have to at least, and I think you guys showed off one of the Mondo ones, and he looked like a fucking samurai. He didn't even look like Lionel. He looked like Lionel in some samurai universe.
I challenged Suda on that one because he tried acting because the licensor agreed it made it a canon Lionel. Yeah. And all kinds
I don't think it makes it canon. I think that they give them a little grace for what they want to do, and then it gets approved, and then they're like, hey, if they like it, they like it. Yeah. But this Lionel looks fire. The Shredder, the Mirage version of it, I don't really care all that much about it because it's kind of an easy custom. I mean, you can get some 3D printed pieces or just buy some shitty, 1,000 different NECA shredders that they have and take the armor off of it and make a pretty damn good custom shredder. So price wise, I don't really care for that. And I don't really like the designs of the foot soldiers, but I'm at least going to get, I hope they're selling it in a 2-pack because I'm at least going to get that. The Thief Conan looks fire. Everything they shows looks good, guys. I can't, other than the Punisher, that's the only thing I can really hate on. And I think that they know that they don't need to be using that shit. If they're doing a neoprene suit, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I agree with Gibbs. Yeah, I agree with Gibbs on the big forehead guys. I'm not really a big fan. I will say though, Shredder kind of looks like a J-pop icon, even though he looks good, and the baby turtles look cracked out. Mikey looks like he's tripping balls.
Speaking of cracked out, there was some cracks in these not pre-orders, and ordering some of these exclusives online, and even at the show, I heard people talking about how there was some fuckery going on. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you buying or selling this? The way that these.
If you guys watch Talib 1980 Collects, well, actually, you would see this face. You remember this face? You see this face, and I would say these things. I have a feeling that these things are going to be hard to get, and y'all totally disregarded everything that I said. And this is a fucking shit show. This was a shit show of epic proportions. Like so I don't know, guys. It was a little, I don't know about like if it's like you're saying that they're trying to like do some kind of fuckery, but like I think people want it. I think people their sites got flooded for all this shit. But I didn't get any of the exclusive stuff because I didn't try. I went over there, and other than the Mezco one, which they took it out of my cart like after like a minute. So fuck them. But I don't know too many of us in our group that got any of it or that were able to get any of this stuff.
I was surprised Jada. Go ahead.
I know one person that got Skeletor. But besides that,
yeah,
nothing else.
Sneaky got it, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was surprised that the Jada stuff, the issues that people were having with Jada, because I didn't have any issues last year. I didn't even try this year. I kind of wanted the head pack, but at the same time, what am I going to do with a bunch of beat up heads?
Well, Tal, you have to understand there's been over a year of them finishing up their line. And so all the people that have gotten all those figures and have them on their shelves sitting there pretty just staring at me right now because they're gorgeous. And I've customized almost all of them. It's one of my favorite shelves. People want it. You know, now that it's finished up with their almost finished, we know that we've got 2 more figures coming out in this regular line. That's something that we know. It's like you know, them making like some Transformer shit and having a line out, and then at the end making accessories that go with all of them, and you can't get them after you spent the past 2.5 years like collecting all of them, and then fuck you, you know, you're not. But I think the thing about it is, I think Jay's smart, and I think that they know how good this thing sells, and they're going to come out with a regular release, and I'm not going to pay the fucking iron price, scalper price for these things. Man, I saw someone be selling, I don't know if it was just what they got at a show, but someone on eBay had sold like 6 or 7 of the Mezco medieval Doc Knock or figure. And I'm sure he probably had people buying for him and stuff like that. But man, I don't know, dude. They got to start doing something. We got to start doing something different, man.
One of the stories I heard that even people with press passes that got to those booths immediately there was already a line, and I think it was that it's because vendors are giving their passes to people to get stuff for them, and that's how they got. That's how the lines were.
Vendors from other, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, hell, there might have been people selling shit that they got at the show.
Yep.
Okay. I have a particular expertise on this.
Yeah. See, so Toy Optics is
these are my vendor badges from over 10 years of working cons.
Why would you even pay for exclusives? Why would you even pay to go to shows to get exclusives
talking about people
anymore?
handing, like, when you guys talking about people handing off vendor passes and pulling shit, 100% happens because I didn't like I didn't like do it like an asshole like these people, but being a vendor, you're in there like 2 hours early, you know, for setup.
What are you're gonna buy shit?
I used to grab, you know, I used to stop by all the other toy vendors and stuff because I was on a charity booth. I'll go do my rounds, see the ones I know, and get hooked up, you know, before the doors open, you know, and I wouldn't miss. They got to
start policing it a little bit better because honestly, I think scalping is really something that's killing the sport, so to speak. I really do.
It is.
So, what do you guys think about how Hasbro Pulse is doing their stuff? Like all your online stuff will be available in August. I think.
When they made that Death's Head and everybody tried acting like that thing was going to be rare. That thing's still available on Big Bad Toy Store. I think the Hasbro exclusive is going to be saturated in a few months. I think Mattel had the only like really true exclusive because I think that Skeletor meant that shit. Thing. So good. I think they meant that
really
shit.
Like it
on Jada. This is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to re-release the head pack, but I don't think it's going to be re-released in the way they did at the convention. I have a feeling they're going to do it in 3 and 4 packs. I think they're going to break that whole thing down and sell you 3 to 4 heads at a time in accessory packs.
I hope not. You guys,
I got a feeling.
If they had a package out where you could get literally every single mainline Street Fighter character and the head pack at like a retail, people would buy it. There are people to be like, because you know that there are people that see some of these things and then they have to go, fuck, I got to go hunt all this stuff. As a company, I would be selling this shit like this all the time. That's how I would sell it. Because you know someone's got a few $100 a few racks to just be like, hey, I want a shelf. Bam, there you go. I don't have to go to all these different places to try to find the ones that I want right there in it. I do that. So I'm the kind of person that I have the kind of, I don't have fuck you money, but I have enough money that I can buy what I want whenever I want it. But that's why I'm going to advocate for prices and bad practices for you guys. Half of this shit I don't even buy. And then we complain. Then they crash the sites buying it. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, I think Hasbro Pulse had an update on their site here recently too, so I'm kind of curious.
Yeah,
it probably won't be
a lot. Yeah, and there's a lot more Street Fighter fans than like are in like our space, because there are guys I know, like there are like guys that only play video games I know collecting Jada. Like they don't get in the toys at all. They actually ask me questions all the time. But yeah, like this is like one of those few like gamer centric like toy lines that is actually selling, because a lot of times they try to get the gamer money and it's just like it's not there, because most of them like statues, plushies.
All right, so let's go to the next one. Did you guys do your homework and watch this Blade Runner 2099 trailer?
Mm-mm.
That was the
Didn't
one
even see
I
it.
couldn't get to, but I will say I believe that's Michelle Yeoh. She has never disappointed me on screen.
All right.
So if she's working in this, I'm for it. I got a feeling there might be a little I don't know. I need to watch the trailer for this.
I just feel like
is this the same director? Is this the same director as the last Blade Runner?
I mean, it's a TV series, so I don't. It's probably multiple directors.
I got halfway through one of the other trailers we're going to discuss, and I got mad and forgot to watch this one.
I was just blinded by rage.
I was just like, what the
people love this universe. I mean, it's an Amazon Prime show. People are going to watch the fuck out of it. Hey, man, people watch Amazon. I've got it. I watched the Motu movie this week, which I thought was terrible, by the way. But people are gonna, and it's like the #1 movie on there, so they're making money. This is gonna sell.
Because like if this was going on Apple TV, I'd say it's dead in the water.
1,000%. People are gonna watch the shit out of this show. Amazon's got great shows, man. I try to hate on it because it's a shitty corporation, but my wife loves the service because she orders like she's one of their pay pigs. Anything I got shampoo today, baby. You had one thing of shampoo, sip tea. You're killing the earth. I just little thing of hairspray like this.
I'm one of the people. I will take responsibility. I'm one of the people responsible for Jeff Bezos having all his money, because I've been a Prime member since they only sold books.
Yeah, my wife's the same way, dude.
I used to buy all my books from Amazon.
I just think Blade Runner's played out. The first movie has made these other movies come out, and this TV series. I just think it's one of those IPs they just try to milk the hell out of, and it's not.
See, and that's the thing. Even that, I think of Ryan Gosling as being in that too, and he played a fucking robot. Yes, it's I don't know. People love this universe, though, Talib. Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things like people love it. Just like Dune, really just like, there's a certain market for this that are ravenous.
Yep.
Yeah. And there is. And, like with Cyberpunk becoming so damn popular, they're going to get a lot of crossover. Good. Like even Shadowrun is getting popular again in tabletop games. I've been seeing
hell yeah.
So like Cyberpunk is back in general as a genre.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a Shadowrun show. That would be fire. Or a new game.
I finally got people telling me. I finally got people telling me that Kurt Russell's Soldier is actually a good movie now, and I'm like, oh, okay. You assholes gave me shit for 15 years, but now you're recognizing.
I like that movie, man. But I mean, we were kids.
I know a lot of people try to give it trash, and I'm just like, dude, I can give you.
It's just as good as Universal Soldier. It's just as good as Universal Soldier.
Oh, it's better.
So what did you guys think about the Resident Evil trailer? Did you guys at least watch this one?
That's the one that pissed me off. This is the one that pissed me off.
The director is the guy from The Whitest Kids You Know, right?
Zegler?
You ever see The Whitest Kids You Know?
Yes. Oh. Yes.
It was a sketch comedy in the veins of like, like
Chappelle
Kids
Show
in the
or
Hall,
Key
stuff like that. Yeah. Hilarious. They're hilarious. But I think this was the guy on there. But Tal, did you see that interview that he did, that the director did with the guy? I guess he was like an IGN
I didn't see the interview.
It was, if you want a 101 class on what to not do in an interview, you need to go watch that. It is a fucking train wreck. It is awesome. He tries to keep referencing something about Resident Evil, and the director is not picking up on it. So he's trying to go, but dude, Talib, it is so bad. It is so bad, dude. I died. It was so bad. But
I just feel so removed.
This guy makes cool looking shit. I think he makes cool looking shit. I'm not into the Resident Evil series. I didn't even really like the original games. I played through them. They're not great games in my opinion, but I don't like that style of gameplay. Resident Evil is a saturated market right now, and I hope this guy does good with it. And he seems like to be doing okay. And they gave him the reins to do this property, but I don't know, man. It's just like, even like Hendo, I get it, because like I like Silent Hill. The Silent Hill movies were weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. It didn't even seem like, and it seems like this is going to be like that. Do you feel that?
It does. Yes, I do. And see, like, here's my issue.
Too much liberty. There's too much liberty.
As the residential millennial here, I will bring up the fact that Resident Evil is actually known by a different name in Japan where it's from. It's called Biohazard. Yeah, it's called Biohazard, and it's actually about like special units of like, individual cops getting stuck in the situations and shit like that. It's not really like the everyman kind of zombie theme. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm a specialist sent to investigate an incident, and it just turns out to be all zombies and shit. Now we're going at an umbrella. Like visually, they do a lot of good callbacks.
Just chew on your toy. Just chew on your toy. I know. He just got back from watching Spider-Man, and he was already pissed off, saying, "You guys say Spider-Man's is."
Yeah, and to Toy Optics' point, listen, I lived through the UA Bowl movie adaptations. All right, I have standards. All right, I was a dumb kid that liked movie titles, and I ended up seeing a bunch of UA Bowl movies in theater. Okay, listen, listen, I get it. The director said. But that's the stupidest cop out to me. The director said he's not.
You got to take the action figure out of your mouth before you get on, Castor.
Yeah, like to me, like I hate when director, people go, well, the director said he's not. I'm like, okay, then he's a bad director in my opinion. If he's making an adaptation and he doesn't give a shit about the adaptation or being true to it, to me, it's the wrong director.
I like how they threw the Easter eggs in the
like
trailer,
if he was just some guy making a zombie movie like inspired by Resident Evil and shit, I'd be like 100%. Let's go, guy.
I still think
he did Barbarian too, right? He did Barbarian.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Weapons was the other movie.
Weapons,
Yes,
Weapons.
he did Barbarian and then Weapons. I didn't see Weapons yet, but Barbarians was cool. And by that alone,
like a spin-off
the last
Weapons,
15,
100%.
The last 15 minutes of like Barbarian makes me think that this guy can do it really well. If that's what kind of the vision that he has with it, because that was awesome. I don't know if you guys saw that movie or what, but like the last 15 or 20 minutes of that movie was fantastic. But if he does that, I'm
Billy Boy, look at the image.
I'm not saying like it's not good for
showing comparisons from the video game to the movie trailer, like the typewriter, the plant on the guy's hats or whatever, the bullets. It was all stuff taken from the game. There's even like a ribbon. Yeah. So like in Resident Evil in the first one, you actually had to get like a ribbon to put in a typewriter to save your game. And they've thrown all that.
That's bullshit. I know. But now we just die on a boss and come right back. Yeah.
Well, so
we're spoiled now. We're so spoiled now,
When they did the remake to Resident Evil, they took the ribbons away, but you still had to go to the typewriters to save your game. But are you guys buying or selling this Resident Evil?
I'm selling.
My wife loves horror movies, so I'll probably have to go see this. My wife likes horror movies, so I'll probably have to go see it.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to send her and the daughters.
Will we relax?
No, I'm going to make her go watch a sci-fi film. There's one in theaters like right afterwards. I'm going to.
So Hendo, you didn't like the Resident Evil one that much. It made you mad. What about this fucking Matchbox trailer?
This one,
the cars, Matchbox.
It's Jumanji, but cars. It's Jumanji, but like in cars, right?
Fast and the Furious.
Listen, I did the next movie, this movie, and then I went into Resident Evil. So it was a build-up. I wasn't purely mad at Resident Evil. Okay. So this movie is Fast and the Furious fucking sequel that they halfway decided they couldn't do, so they put in flashback scenes of kids playing with Matchbox cars and called it a goddamn Matchbox movie. That's what the hell they did. This is a Fast and the Furious movie where everybody just knows what Matchbox cars are. This is Jack Reacher meets Fast and the Furious, because you get like 2 seconds of Matchbox cars and then it's spy thriller action, the whole thing, which had listen, I know we did creative shit with Matchbox.
This is
right?
Battleship.
We're all
this is Battleship over and over
like
again.
They're going off cliffs. You know, we're all doing Duke Boy jumps with them and shit like that. But I don't get how this is a Matchbox movie.
It does have Jessica Biel in it.
I can't be too
Jessica
hard.
Biel's amazing.
I can't
She's
be too
awesome.
hard
I
on
love
the.
her, but
I can't be too hard on the Matchbox people because they're psychopaths, and I'm just playing a crazy person, you know, online. But Matchbox people are they're pretty ravenous. So, how much nostalgia for this, like cars and properties, you think that's going to translate into cash money?
I don't see it because.
So did Mattel acquire Matchbox? Because it says this is produced by Mattel. It's got the Mattel branding.
It's
in
Hot
the beginning
Wheels,
of the
right?
trailer.
It's
Yeah,
Hot
that's
Wheels
Hot
company,
Wheels.
right? That's the.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if Matchbox was acquired by Mattel.
Wait, Matchbox isn't Hot Wheels a subsidiary of Matchbox? I remember getting like Matchbox Hot Wheels.
I thought they were separate.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was separate.
Oh, look.
I may be wrong. Khalil's the expert on the line, so he's here now. He can answer that.
Come
question.
swinging in.
Is Matchbox is Matchbox and Hot Wheels connected, Khalil?
No, they were two different companies.
Okay. Did they merge at any point, or I'm just like thinking nonsense? Okay, I'm thinking nonsense.
If you read the chat that's highlighted, your answer is there.
Okay, they own them both. Okay, that's probably why.
It's like how Hasbro bought Tonka and acquired GoBots.
Okay. That's where my confusion.
This is battle shit. This is battle shit all over again, and that movie was pretty terrible. So I don't have any hope for this.
That movie was just a response to Battle for LA. I remember I was in when that happened.
Yeah.
The Navy invested in it as soon as Battle for LA got good awards.
They can't afford Fast and Furious, but they make this bullshit.
Exactly. Exactly. They
That
couldn't
shit's
afford
on the
Vin
shelf.
Diesel, so they called John Cena.
They've been like teasing.
Are you guys not tired of Fast and Furious? Do you guys
No, I want
like
another one.
that
Take my
shit?
I want
He's
Fast
going
and
for
the Furious to become what they're supposed to be. Mask.
Transformers or Mask.
Exactly. Everything. Fucking everything. Bring him into the Energon universe.
Well, now they're Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Mask would be dope.
Yeah, Mask would
That
be
makes sense. Telba, Tycho.
Man, I didn't realize it was
that's
that long
what it
ago.
was. Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
it
why I
looked like
didn't
it
know
had,
shit.
like, I will say this: the comedy in the trailer wasn't terrible, but it was a lot of stuff that's already been done.
But it's
You
what
know?
you're gonna see. That's you got the highlights. It's not. There's nothing else. It's
Yeah,
paper.
exactly.
Mhm.
Like you're gonna get a guy dropping a gun, driving a motorcycle, and him and his buddy promising not to tell anybody. And that's
I'd
gonna be
rather
probably
had
the
a.
funniest thing.
I'd rather have
money
John
on
Cena
this.
do a
It's
Ricky
dumb.
Stenicki sequel than a Matchbox movie.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are you guys buying or selling this?
I'm selling the hell out of it. I'm
I'm not
selling
even
it
stepping.
overseas.
I'm not even stepping in the fucking store to reject this bullshit.
I'm disposing of this in international waters.
So,
That's right.
so
Fucking
one of the
in a
things
bag, chopped up.
One of the things I kind of forgot to put in for the Marvel panel, because it was later when Marvel dropped this, but SHF kind of give their answer to Doomsday characters. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you buying or are you selling?
I'm selling just because like
figure
they're no
arts.
scale rate for me.
I gave away all my figure arts Avengers
And
years
There
ago.
you go,
Literally gave them away.
Yeah.
man.
Don't even-
That I know this is not on there. That Hulk has the worst thigh cuts I've ever seen on an action figure. How much is that figure? Like 130, 140 bucks?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is the worst thigh cut I've ever seen on an action figure. That shit is awful.
Doom's head
It
looks
is
like
absolutely
he's
awful. This
beaten by his fucking cloak. Like
awful.
that's
Yeah, it's just, they definitely didn't design this,
But they-
or at least
but they
shoot
did
it
give him soft
properly.
goods.
Yeah.
not like Hasbro fucked up.
It does
They
look
give
good.
Magneto
I mean,
soft
that's the
goods, but
thing.
They don't give Doom soft goods. The lead of the show, like At least they gave him soft goods and Thor too. But like, I think it's just too late, and they're not going to roll them out as fast as we want them.
What pisses me off about this is that they could have went the extra mile and just did a soft goods overlay of the chest with the design on it, and still have the cool things, all the other stuff showing, and then it would feel like more premium. They didn't go that route. This is what they were cheaping out on.
No, I don't want soft goods on his tunic and stuff. I want the cape and the hood to be the soft goods. That's fine, but not for this Doom. This Doom is armored and leathered. I don't need it to be soft goods. But I'm saying, like, at least they gave him soft goods. But like, we get 3 Avengers. It's going to take them 4 years to get to everybody that's in Doomsday. You're just going to be hooked on this train going over and over and over again. At least with Hasbro, you get it one and done for the most part within 1 year.
Yeah.
For one thing, the movie's going to suck ass. And yeah, it is.
Buddy, there was no fucking... But here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter, because I just came back from Spider-Man. Not only did the movie theater parking lot was full, but so was Lowe's parking lot. Like, they just took over the entire parking lot. And this is the first time in almost 20 years, no one left the theater. Everybody stayed for the post-credit.
Wow, they've been trained.
I've never seen that happen before. So
predictability in actions, aren't it? Ain't that right, Talib?
You think it's going to suck? It's still going to sell tickets.
Predictability that they knew that they were going to make money off of it. They knew that they were going to get people that wanted to see their little action figures come to life on screen, on the big screen.
It was the
doesn't matter how shitty the plot is. Doesn't matter how convoluted this stuff is. Out of all the Spider-Man properties that we fucking get, we don't get Venom. We get Jean Grey. Jean Grey? What the fuck?
Khalil, you're bringing the best out of Gibbs right now.
This shit was written by a fucking AI fever dream, and you can sit there and make all the excuses you want to.
If you want to see predictable, just watch Gibbs rally against everything everybody else likes. It's a bullshit that he just sits there and goes, "How can I just piss everybody the fuck off?"
If we were
personally, I don't judge a box office till about its 4th weekend.
If we were doing points tonight, Gibbs, you might have got
opening weekends can be great, but it's like that 2nd and 3rd week drop off that usually determines something.
So, are you guys buying or selling?
I think Spider-Man is selling. I think everybody's buying Spider-Man. I'm selling this shit.
We're talking
We're talking about these. Thanks for the
terrible,
spoiler, man.
And they're overpriced and they're ugly. These are actually the Falcon looks pretty good. I got to admit, the Falcon looks pretty good. I don't like that character. I don't give a shit about him. I don't even like Captain America for that matter. Doom, he's one of my favorite comic book characters. I love the design. Khalil, you're wrong about the suit because he's wearing armor underneath the shit. He doesn't need armor on top of his armor. What the fucking point is it being a mystical being, powerful being if he's got to wear armor all over?
Well, you don't wear soft.
He wears it over it. He wears a tunic
under
over
your armor.
This reinvents itself every fucking time, and it's a lot of fun to watch it reinvent itself and watch. The only problem is I don't think The Rock did a good job in the second one. He didn't imitate DeVito as good as what's her name did. What's her name? Awkwafina did a great job imitating Danny DeVito. The Rock didn't, but in this one, in this trailer, The Rock did a good job with imitations. So I'm excited to see it.
This is some old bullshit. Y'all know it's some old. This is some old kid bullshit. Come on, y'all. Fucking Jumanji. Do we need another Jumanji?
Hey, Gibbs, it's not a cartoon. It's not kid stuff. This is live action.
This is kid shit.
Gibbs, weren't you excited about Mezco Kingpin? Oh,
I like a fat guy in a suit.
A lot of kid shit.
Fat guy.
But I want to put like a luchador mask on him. I want to put like a luchador mask on him.
That is cartoon kid shit that you keep buying. So you can talk all this shit.
He at least kills people. Kingpin at least kills people. Does Punisher kill anybody in the new Spider-Man movie? What a fucking waste.
Spider-Man movie.
What a fucking waste. You're going to sit there with this flat look on your face and say that Punisher wasn't wasted in that movie?
Oh, no, he's
not wasted on that shirt.
He absolutely fucking wasn't. He absolutely wasn't.
Bullshit. Hendo, what do you think? I know you haven't seen it yet. Do you think he was wasted on that movie?
We're talking about Jumanji.
I just don't like single. I don't like single name jobs.
Let's
get back to Jumanji. Get back to Jumanji.
I don't want to do
Gibbs, we have an after show.
Gibbs,
just a reminder.
We're gonna be nice in the after.
Wait. Let's just knock it out right now. Let's just knock it. There we go. It had to be a tradition. We had to mute Gibbs at least once per show.
This is gonna be a good one. This is
like the concept is decent. Some of the comedy didn't land with me. My nephews would probably love the shit out of this movie. I agree with Khalil that The Rock kind of phoned it in on the second one, in my opinion. This one, him playing, I believe it's like a mom that gets turned into him. Like, he's doing it all right, and there's gonna be some funny memes of him coddling Kevin Hart the whole time. Like, that shit. I'm sorry, the director saw a proven meme of a tall, buff man just being next to Kevin Hart and like took it to 11.
And don't forget that Jack Black is going to be flirting with The Rock because they clearly have a relationship in that. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be goofy, fun popcorn.
Yep.
Movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I honestly liked, the scene where like they first get turned and the guy's like, "You're bald, buff, and you have a penis." But
yeah, you must be so fucking boring to hang out with.
Y'all think this shit is? I know. Listen, y'all little fucking children can make excuses for this dumb shit all you want to.
I didn't make excuses.
I know that I'm not the only one that I know. Hendo, I'm just. Shh. I'm not talking about you. Shut up, Hendo. No, you gotta have at least one of those two. This shit's dumb. Y'all know this fucking shit is dumb.
What's wrong with liking dumb shit?
Yeah, I love dumb movies.
I know I'm not. Look, I'm being hard on it. I'm being hard on it because this is kid shit, and I love the original Jumanji thing as a kid, and I think it's a fucking disservice to the original movie to fucking make this shit. Come on, guys. If y'all have kids, hey, great. Look, that's the thing. Y'all would take your kids to this movie, kid shit. That's what you're supposed to be doing. This is not for me, and I know that I'm not the only one.
Like, it's
all right. Well, let's get to the point of the show where somebody would get eliminated. But like I said, we weren't we weren't fully staffed this evening. So.
Oh, hey, kinky. I'm fully staffed. Do you not see this desk?
No, I can't see you bumping it up. So, anyways, the last
you don't want to see it.
The last take for tonight was grade SDCC and explain why you're giving it this grade. Hendo, would you like to start off?
Okay. I'm giving the grade so what? Am I giving an overall grade in general? Yeah. Because like the biggest
I triggered this little baby. This little baby in chat is triggered so hard he's gonna start giving money to say stuff.
Okay.
Jesus, Gibbs.
Biggest surprise to me was that Gilman. I did not even know that was on the charts for Big Bad Workshop. I must have been falling out of the loop. Biggest disappointment was the Adam Eve. I just didn't like the way she came out. I think they need to rework that gap. Best toy company of show. Oh, that's a tough one for me. Like, Big Bad Workshop came out with the most SKUs and came out with some beautiful designs, but I really liked what Factory Entertainment finally revealed. Like it kind of felt like 2018 was coming back to me. Like, I kind of felt like, a kid back in the 90s buying like G.I. Joes, but mostly the core from discount stores. Best entertainment reveal. It's a matter of relatives. I will say Jumanji 3 was.
That wasn't
out of the 4 trailers, because I didn't get to see the Cyberpunk. The Blade Runner one, because I didn't have enough time today. So I'm gonna have to give her a peaceful admission. But I do love Michelle Yeoh, so I'm looking forward to that. But what I've seen, Jumanji just seemed like the better trailer out of the 4 that I did watch.
So what would you give? What would you grade SDCC this year as an entirety?
I give it a good B.
A B. All right.
Yeah, because there were issues.
How do you get a D and an F and another F and get a B?
Because I'm talking about the show overall, about reveals, stuff that went down. Like when I judge individual companies, like that's a different thing. Like I'm overall, because we're talking like 4 Horsemen had major reveals. Like there was a lot of the companies we didn't cover that had great reveals. So to me it kind of averages out to a B in general, because almost everybody got what they want unless they were going for an exclusive.
It's fair. Yeah. That's the black cloud right there.
People were, it's a B for me because, like Mezco did have to take down a figure, by day 3. So, you know, there were some issues. People weren't exactly ready to go. You know, you have a lot of fiascos. Like I said, the Skeletor, that thing's gone. All right, that one was actually limited. You know, I feel bad for everybody with Jada, but I think that's going to come back. I think in a smaller form. Like, I think there's going to be multiple head packs. You know, in some Simon way. Like, they got the tooling. That's money on the floor.
Yeah. Khalil, what are your thoughts on SDCC, and what's your grade for it?
It has changed over the years, and I'm gonna pull the heel card. I'll be Gibbs. I think these companies have fucked us at San Diego Comic-Con. I think that they don't need us as fans. They don't need us as YouTubers or streamers or anything. And they have proven it time and time again by shortening the panels, not showing a lot of reveals. BigBadWorkshop, head note, you're right, but they have a past of actually showing stuff and then never releasing it. They don't have a really good track record on actually following through on stuff. So there's a lot of concern over whether or not they're going to follow through. I think Jada was like, oh yeah, Storm, you want to fuck with us? We're going to fuck with you back. I think that they were like, hey, you know, all these other companies are going after Invincible and Street Fighter. So I think Jada had the best showing overall. And I think they're gobbling up new properties and offering us better pricing on our toys. I think as a show for nerds, I think it's a C maybe at best, just because it's so large and there's so many things that's being offered. But I think as far as like excitement, I didn't. This is one of the first years I felt like I didn't need to be there. I didn't have any FOMO about not going, and I was perfectly fine watching all the reveals from, you know, the lakeside, feet up on a hammock watching the reveals.
You look nice and tan. You got a good color going on. You got a good glow.
What's the grade you would give
Sorry, I can't hear anyone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
At most C, just because it was so large. Because you know, there's gaming, there's toys, there's comics, there's movies, there's TV. So there's a lot for everybody. It's a good place to go, but it's not in its heyday anymore. So it's a C just because there's a lot offered, but not a lot follow through.
Oh shit! God damn it! Sorry, Abby. I keep removing you because you add yourself. All right, Gibbs, tell us your final thoughts.
All right,
so we can get to the after show.
All right, biggest surprise. Probably got to be Big Bad Toy Store. Man, they had a lot of really cool looking figures. A lot of ones that I like, ones that I'm, you know, like it's got to be some cool shit for me to get it. Most of my stuff that I collect is all either third party or soft goods or something that I know that I'm going to customize, make something beautiful on my shelf, cover up some of them ugly joints. But the biggest surprise was probably the Big Bad Toy Store offerings. I think they look cool. I'm really, really excited for the Creature of the Black Lagoon, another classic movie monster I'm going to throw on my shelf that's going to look good with literally anything. A lot of the Cops and Crooks. Biggest disappointment, I'd probably say G.I. Joe, because even though I know that there's a lot of stuff on there that people like, I don't think that they're price-wise giving us the quality and the accessories and the extras for them to justify their price. That's going to be the way with like Hasbro. I think I'm going to lump in Hasbro in their entire thing and probably, you know, overall give them a shitty grade. But best toy company, Jada. Everything Jada showed was dope. We didn't even mention the Dino from the cereal line. People love it. People love that nostalgia shit. We're going to be getting it, put it on our shelves. We want that. We want all the cereal characters. We love all that classic shit. Give us all that Hanna-Barbera stuff. We love it. So probably the best toy company I'd probably say would be Jada. Who won Comic-Con? Probably Jada overall for their figures. Best entertainment reveal. God, I didn't really like any of this stuff, to be honest, guys. I know because, you know, if I don't watch something that's rated PG or PG-13, I'm a fucking Scrooge, you know, because I don't like kids movies or whatever. But I think for the people that's out there, there's something for everyone, and I appreciate them making it, and hopefully they do good. I don't want anything to fail that people love. I really want that to do good, but it's hard for me to like look past a lot of the bullshit they do. Overall grade, I'm going to give it a B+ because I think that there's something there for everybody, and I think that there's a lot of figures and a lot of offerings that people are going to buy. Again, even if you judge it just on what Jada released alone, their releases this was awesome. I'm going to buy most of the stuff that's out there. So I think overall grade, I'm going to give them a B for the overall show.
So you like kid shit, is what you're saying with the Fruity Pebbles?
I know y'all like kid shit. I know y'all like kid.
No, you said you liked it.
I know.
That's it.
Y'all like kid shit.
No, you said it.
You know that I could have
guys,
taken a steaming pile of shit on all this stuff, but there's no point in that.
The members only link is in the private chat, by the way.
I'm already there.
Abby, can you hear us now?
What's
Abby?
going on, guys? Sorry I'm late.
What's up, Abby?
But I'll see you guys on members only too. Who won?
Wait, Abby, you can't
there was no
leave
winner
yet.
tonight because we.
There's no winner tonight.
We started
because
short tonight.
Talib won.
Yeah,
Talib
I will have to say, for only having 3 of us on here for most of the night, like we went fucking
fun.
long. Yeah, it was fun.
Well,
and you guys, if you want to see the aftermath and Abby's grade for SDCC, hop on over to members only.